Welcome back to my channel. You're listening to Chevy James. In a world connected by technology, yet often divided by misunderstanding, empathy remains one of humanity's most powerful abilities. Empathy is the ability to feel with others, not just for them. It is more than sympathy. Sympathy observes pain from a distance. Empathy steps closer. It listens. It understands. It shares in the experience of another human being. Many of history's most influential teachings point us toward this truth. They remind us that our lives are not meant to be lived solely for ourselves. Not saying ourselves are not important, but in relationships with one another, the highest examples of human character demonstrate what it means to sit beside the hurting, walk with the forgotten, and extend compassion to those whom society often overlooks. Empathy asks us to do something difficult. It asks us to look beyond appearances, beyond labels, beyond disagreements, beyond assumptions. It challenges us to recognize that every person we meet is carrying a story we cannot fully see. The struggling parent working multiple jobs, the elderly neighbor facing loneliness, the young person searching for purpose, the individual wrestling with grief, anxiety, or disappointment. We may never know the full weight they carry, but empathy invites us to acknowledge that weight rather than dismiss it. When we feel with others, we begin to understand that humanity is connected by shared experiences. We all know what it means to hope, to fear, to celebrate, to lose, to love, to seek belonging. These common threads remind us that our differences do not erase our shared humanity. One of the greatest examples of compassion ever demonstrated was not merely teaching people to care about others. It was showing people how to enter into the lives of others, to comfort the suffering, to forgive when forgiveness seemed impossible, to extend kindness without demanding anything in return, to see value in people who had been rejected, ignored, or cast aside. That example continues to inspire billions because it reveals a timeless truth. People are transformed when they feel seen, heard, and understood. Empathy is not weakness, it requires courage. It requires setting aside pride long enough to listen. It requires humility to admit that we do not know everything about another person's journey. It requires strength to respond with compassion when judgment would be easier. Imagine how different our communities could become if more people practice empathy intentionally. Conversations would become opportunities for understanding rather than competition. Disagreements would become opportunities to learn rather than reasons to divide. Struggles would become burdens shared rather than burdens carried alone. The future needs intelligence, innovation, and progress, but it also needs people who can understand one another, people who can bridge differences, people who can choose compassion over indifference. Empathy is the ability to feel with, not just for others. It is the recognition that another person's pain matters. Another person's joy matters. Another person's story matters. And when we choose empathy, we do more than help others. We strengthen the bonds that make us human. We create space for healing. We cultivate understanding. And in doing so, we help build a world that reflects the very best of what humanity can be. Empathy, an aspiration for us all. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.